was a sight for my soul.
What's up? What's good? What is happening? Welcome to my live stream. I am the actual King Smith, and this is my weekly Tuesday vlog where I come on to talk about whatever the funk I want to talk about. All right. We're streaming live across multiple platforms. My personal Facebook, which is rare, it's rare, but I've done it here lately. My branded Facebook as well, LinkedIn, X, Twitch, YouTube. If there's a like button to be hit that like button. Today, I'm going to come at the viewers with something and I'm going to enlist your help. But while I do that, I am going to turn my watch on silent mode. I shout out to the person who just sent me a text message. Thank you. And put my phone on do not disturb as well so that y'all don't hear the ringing and things of that nature. But salute to the lady that just texted me and told me that she will be listening but can't comment at work. Thank you. I'm also going to be letting you know what's going on, but this is something that I've already shared with you. Salute to Tarika as well. Said good afternoon. What up, Tarika? I appreciate you popping in. We got the same last name, but we are not related. But she cool people, and I appreciate her popping in and showing some support. So what we're gonna be talking about today, and this is something that I need help with. Your boy done got fat, all right, and it isn't no recent revelation to me, but man, there were some look, health things happen, right? But there was somebody who I never met, but he was a bigger dude, like way bigger than me, and he recently passed. Now I don't know what the contributing factors were as to why he passed, but he was young. He was 45, and something about uh him doing that told me something about that happening. I got distracted. My bad. Something about that happening made me go, you know what? Time for a change. Now, I like to still think that I'm athletic, right? I like to still think I could get out there, do a back handspring, play football, all this stuff. But the reality is, at about 200 and I think 280, I'm around 275. It's time to make some changes. Tarika said, "Don't call myself fat." I think when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, or one of the things that they tell you is that you stand up and say, "Hey, my name is," state your name. "I'm an alcoholic." Well, I think that I should say it. By definition, I'm obese. I'm not clinically obese, but by definition, I am obese. I'm around 5'7.5". I like to round up though and say 5'8". I wish I had a scale. My goal was to show where I'm at now, step on the scale, talk about my measurements, and then give the goal of what I like to do. Yet I did not plan fully. Work got in the way. I didn't want to start the live stream late. Not excuses, just painting out where I'm at. So, as I talk about my goal, what I'm also going to do is give updates on where you can see my progress. And I'm going to ask for accountability for the people that care, right? If you don't care, you can turn off the live stream now. It's all good. It's still all love. But if you do care in seeing my progress and wanting to help keep me accountable, thank you. I'm going to post my updates on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to post my updates on my actual King Smith Facebook page. So if you're not following those two pages, that's where the updates are going to be. I'm limiting them to there because unlike this live stream where I could use StreamYard or any other platform and stream this out, making the updates across all my platforms is just not feasible in a way that can keep the flow of my day good because I already do a lot. So my YouTube channel and my The Actual King Smith page. And here's why. I was inspired by the recent death of somebody who I never met, but he had an impact. And a guy who I used to work with, Brandon Johnson. I don't know if Brandon watches my live streams, but Brandon has made a physical and health transformation. And I looked and I said, yo, because I saw me in him, even though Brandon, I'll probably say in my lifetime, I'm a lot more I've been more athletic than you. But his transformation was inspiring, right? So I'm gonna share my health goal and my transformation on those 2 pages, and maybe hell, I inspire somebody else. Angie said, "You got this." Look, this is why I like my classmate. This is why, Angie, thank you. All right. She said, "You got this shit." And that's what I'm talking about. And everybody knows, everybody that knows me knows if I set my mind to something, I typically do it. So for me, I've talked about and I shared on one of my prior live streams. I had a goal of paying off a credit card that I had $1,000 balance on. Not a lot, but at the same time, I was putting it off and putting it off because I started focusing my priorities on other things. I'm like, all right, you know what? I can put extra towards my student loan because it was at 0% interest. I could put extra towards, this other stuff. Well, I eventually said, I've got this credit card that I don't use. It was like a 19, no, it was a 20 some percent APR. So I'm like, let's get this thing down to zero. And I shared on my live streams what I was doing, and that helped keep me accountable because each week, as I popped in and I did my live streams, I gave the updates. I talked about how much money I put, and I showed. I also took the proof and I showed where my balance was at, and I had success doing that. So I want to do that again. Tarika said she's 5'2", 150. You're 5'2"? You talk about how you love working out. I've seen Angie do her videos and stuff as well, where she would be coming back from the workout sweaty and still be dancing. You stop doing those videos, Angie. Those are always hilarious to me. If you keep that up, I'll definitely be watching those and stuff as well. So, what are my goals? So they talk about creating smart goals, right? Smart goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. For me, I'm going to take a look and see where I'm at weight wise. I've already consulted my physician because a factor that I have to consider is this: I have heart disease, I have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. I dare anybody to spell that without Googling it. So for me, I do have to consider that, right? So I've talked to my cardiologist about my goal. I've talked to my primary care provider about my goal. And I've also spoken to a nutritionist. Okay. And it's not gonna be easy, but it's possible. Okay. A lot of the things that I have to start with starts with diet. And Angie, ding ding ding, you spelled it right. I have a surprise for you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do the surprise for you right now. Tell your husband, do not come for me or your boo thing, whoever, wherever. I'm gonna do something. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. As a matter of fact, Angie, here's what I'm gonna do. You know I'm doing my lottery pool this coming Saturday. I don't know if you saw that. I've got your entry into this upcoming lottery pool. Don't say no. Just say yes. Don't say no. Say yes. I wish I had my soundboard going because I would give myself a big buzzer. Okay. But just for the support and everything, I've got your entry into my lottery pool this year. For those of y'all watching and you're not a part of my lottery pool, don't ask about it. It is already full, and that's it. The end. All right. But my smart goal for losing weight is this. Like I said, guessing, Right now, I'm around 275. Way too much body weight on this frame. Okay. It's not just the weight that I'm trying to reduce, it's my body fat percentage and that jazz. So I'm going to figure out what my starting weight is tonight. I have to do it after this live stream. I wasn't able to get it done prior to the live. And I'm going to set a goal of 20 pounds in 6 months. 20 pounds in 6 months. When I've asked other people and I've looked around and I talked to my doc and I talked to the nutritionist, 20 pounds in 6 months isn't difficult. I'll likely hit that in half that time. Okay. But I want to set my goal for 20 pounds in 6 months for a reason. If I wanted to be laser focused on this and nothing else mattered, I would achieve my goal in like 80, maybe half the time total, half the time. Yet, not to make excuses, considering other factors, organizations that I'm a part of, my normal 9 to 5, different things that I do, I can't have, I'm not going to say can't. I should not have my focus be on that because if I did, when I work on things over here are going to drop. So I've got a good balance going in life right now, right? Money's good, finances are good. My relationship with my friends and family are solid. So if I were to increase and really focus on this health thing, something else over here would drop a little bit, and that's okay. Understanding that I have to figure out what's important and not allow things to fully slip and fully walk off. So there's a couple of different things that I need to focus on. Angie said that you can send me a meal plan. Hey, do that. Do that. My email is theactualkingsmith@gmail.com. You have my phone number. You also know how to DM me on any of my platforms. Whatever's the easiest way that you can send it to me, send it to me. I'd appreciate that. And you also said don't neglect the importance of sleep during this goal. That's another thing I have to change. My sleep is trash. It's trash. I have this Fitbit that tracks my sleep monitoring. I just got the Apple Watch Series 8 because I wanted to get the metrics, right? Understand the data. Let me see what my sleep is looking like for the week. Let me log the food that I'm eating. Let me log the workouts that I'm doing. Let me look at the metrics so that each week in each month, right, I'm looking at these metrics and I'm making adjustments as necessary. I'm able to hold these goals up, have the things that I have as far as the data, and work on the improvement in that aspect. And sleep is one of the things that's important. That's what my PCM told me. I typically do some things late that I might have to adjust. No, it's no might, that I'm going to have to adjust. And it is what it is. But I can't neglect sleep during this goal as well. So specific, 20 pounds in 6 months, measurable. That's easy, right? To measure that, I literally have to just step on the scale and put that data into my phone and any other trackers that I'm using. Is it achievable? Absolutely, right? So I'm talking about SMART goals here. Is it what's the R? Reasonable? Yes. If I were to say 100 pounds in 6 months, that's not reasonable. 20 pounds is. Okay. And time bound. I said 6 months, 20 pounds in 6 months. So I've just demonstrated and stated what my goal is. I also gave a SMART goal as well, and I listed it here. Angie said, YouTube Bully Juice. He has great workouts, easy to follow. Let's do that right now. Bully Juice. And hit that follow button. Because I'm telling you right now, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Bully Juice. That's a cool name, by the way, too. Bully Juice. I just like saying this dude got 4.7 million subscribers. Now he has 4.701. All right, I just subscribed. Hey, this dude cut up. Bully Juice. I'm gonna change my name to King Juice. All right. So that's my goal. Like I said, for those of y'all that care, help keep me accountable. Okay, ask me about my updates. As I do my vlog each week, I'm going to share what my update is. Okay, and again, if you didn't hear it earlier, I'm going to put my updates on my The Actual King Smith Facebook page and my YouTube channel. Why? Two reasons. A, it has the bigger reach. Okay, so just like Brandon Johnson, who I used to work with, that I'm Facebook friends with, inspired me. Hopefully, I can inspire somebody else. And B, if I'm going to do it, why not do it on a platform that I can have monetization on? Let me just be honest. Let me just be honest. Like Bully Juice got 4.7 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure that that's his job, meaning he gets money and income from YouTube for sharing his workouts, tips, and things like that, which, hey, his body is his resume. Okay. Who knows? 6 months from now or a year from now, I might create King's Transformation tips and guidelines and put it behind a paywall and get people to subscribe that way. Okay. So that's my live stream today. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I am going to do. And again, if you choose to rock with me on that, great. Thank you. If not, I still appreciate you. I still love you. I might not like you. Is that backwards? You tell me. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday. Yesterday was 9/11. It is it's been 22 years since that fateful day, and what's interesting to me is I was 17 when that happened. And as a young kid, you don't really realize the impact that things have that affect you and your life going forward. Whereas most things, or not going to say most, some things can occur and happen, and you give it maybe a decade and it's gone. People have forgotten about it. Yet, this is one of the things that people have not forgotten about, like Pearl Harbor. The impact of Pearl Harbor was huge. Yet, it happened in a time that I wasn't born. So I don't understand and see that impact directly to me in today's day and age. But I definitely do for 9/11. Today's kids that are 8 and 9 years old, they're not going to care. They're not going to care. Think about that. Think about that. They don't care. They don't have an understanding of it. And when they become 18 and 19 and get my age, they're going to be like Pearl Harbor. Tarika said, drink plenty of water. That's one of the changes that I've already implemented and increasing my water intake. That's an easy one to do, yet people don't really think about it. But with these smart apps and watches and things like that, you can set up reminders to make yourself drink at least 6 ounces, 8 ounces, whatever interval and amount that you need to have for your body. You can set reminders on that, especially for somebody that's busy like me. I sometimes have to tell myself to drink water or remind myself or set something up, or whenever my Apple Watch tells me to stand because I have a sedentary job and it says, hey, you need to stand and move around a bit, get these old achy breaky bones and tendons to move. I have to remind myself to do that. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. Those of y'all that don't see me often, when you see me in person in about a year from now, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to document it, the failures and the successes. So that's my live stream for today. Angie had to remind me. Thank you. Say you got to get ready for that next backflip. I told y'all I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am going to do on my 40th birthday, August the 4th. I'm going to do a back handspring. The last time I did one was 2020, and I showed the video. I showed the proof. Okay. And when I do the video at 40, it is going to be either recorded or live streamed. I might just record it. Because if I do it live and, I severely injure myself, I don't think people would want to see that. So if I record it and something happens, it is what it is. Maybe by that time I'll learn how to CGI some shit and get it CGI'd in. But and Angie, here's the truth. I could do one now. I can do one now. If I did it, even if I stretched adequately, I would be hurting for the next 8 months. So getting in shape, losing the body fat and everything is definitely a step in the right direction in ensuring that goes down. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. This has been my live stream for the day. I'll be back next week. I will have these updates as they go up. Tonight, I'm going to weigh myself. I'm going to give the measurement of my waist, which I might go to Men's Warehouse and get them to do that. And let's see. Do not do it now. Do not do what now? Do not do something now. What am I not doing now? What am I not doing now? Oh, don't do the backflip now? Hey, remember how you said, so the person who commented said, don't do the backflip now. They just sent me a text message. You know how you said, if people tell you not to do something, you go and do it. You know what? I should get up. Do I got room back here now? No, I ain't gonna do that. Hey, y'all, that's my time. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm just BSing now. Be sure to tune in to keep the updates. I appreciate those of y'all who are going to choose to rock with me. Thank you, and I'm out. Peace.